Hi, fifth grade, how are you? Wish I could see your smiling faces. I miss you guys so badly. I'm going to go over some of the worksheets that you guys already had assigned for order of operations before we get on any new topics. So I'm going to start with the popcorn worksheet. And I'm not going to do every single problem. I'm just going to show you some of the answers just in case you weren't sure if you were doing it correctly. So if you've checked your work and you still got the same answer, but you don't have it the same way that I have it up here on the board, remember that's just coincidence and you need to make sure that you follow the order of operations. So let's get started. I am going to do problem 3. And again, this is on the popcorn worksheet. So problem 3 is 25 divided by 5 plus 5 minus parentheses 6 minus 2. So when looking at this problem, we know that the first step is parentheses, and that needs to be done first. Please make sure that you're writing everything that you didn't do in the order and then do what you underline. So we're doing this. So we rewrite what we didn't do. And 6 minus 2 is 4. The next step is to look to see if we have any exponents, which we don't. Do we have any multiplication or division? Yes. And we're going to underline that and do that. So 5 plus 5 minus 4. Now, just because you can do this in your head doesn't mean that you're skipping a step, because sometimes you can't. So make sure you're going in order left to right. And the next thing is 5 plus 5. And what we want to do is get down to one operation, which is what we got. And 6 is our answer. So hopefully you got that in that same order. All right, let's do another one. All right, hopefully everybody's staying safe and in the house and trying to keep yourself busy. I know that I've read 6 books already, and I'll be starting another one sometime this week. So I know some of you love to read, some of you don't, but make sure that you are doing a lot of different things to keep yourself well-rounded, not just computer stuff. All right, let's do another one. Let's do number 6. Number 6 is parentheses 4 plus 5. We got another set of parentheses, not the same operation, and divided by 2. Now I know sometimes you'll find something that says that if you have 2 sets of parentheses, you can do them both at the same time. I know that you're going to probably end up doing that next year or the year after, and I get that, but we want to make sure that we're taking one step at a time so we don't forget what we're doing. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and do 4 plus 5 first, and I'm going to get 9. Keep my parentheses at 15 divided by 9, or excuse me, minus 9. And that divided by 2 is going to be last no matter what. Next step, subtraction. And 15 minus 9 is 6. And we have 9 times 6 divided by 2. In this next line, the next thing we need to do is multiplication, and we're getting 54. Taking us down to one operation, which is what we want. And 54 divided by 2 is 27. So hopefully you, again, have that all in that order. One more on the popcorn worksheet. And then we'll go to a couple different ones. Let's do number 8. This one we have 2 plus 5 times 3 plus 16 divided by 2 minus 6. Now, I did notice on some of the papers that I was correcting that if you saw that you had 2 operations in the same line, you thought you could do that at the same time, but that's only if that's the only thing in that line. So you cannot do these 2 things at one time. So you're going to go by and you're going to find what is first. There's no parentheses, there's no exponents. So we're going to go ahead and go multiplication. So we're going to rewrite everything and do what we have. Again, that brings it closer to what our answer is going to be. Looking across this, we're going to do our division. Again, rewrite everything that you have not done. Now, again, there are two of the same symbols on the same line, but you're broken up by this subtraction, so you want to make sure that you're doing one at a time. So this is 17 plus 8 minus 6, 25 minus 6, and we're getting 19. So again, one operation at a time. This is the one we're doing, and that is the one we're doing. Make sure that you're not trying to do everything at once, because remember, each line is important to get that answer. All right, well, that's the popcorn worksheet. And if you have any more questions on any of the problems that you weren't sure you did correctly, please make sure that you email me, or when we're in Google Chat next week, we can talk about it. Thanks.